Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Mr. English Lab. My name is Tom, and I'm very happy that you are here with me again today. In this podcast, I will speak slowly. I will use simple words. I will repeat important ideas so you can understand everything clearly. My goal is not only to help you practice listening, but also to help you practice speaking at the same time. Now, today's topic is something very important for every English learner. Many of my students ask me this question. How can I think in English? How can I stop translating from my own language? Maybe you also have this problem. That's okay. You are not alone. Almost every English learner experiences this. It is normal because our brain always wants to use our first language. That's the easy way for the brain. But here is the good news: thinking in English is a skill. And like any skill, reading, writing, swimming, driving, you can learn it. You can practice it. And the more you practice, the better you will become. So, in this episode, I will explain why thinking in English is so important, why translating makes English difficult, and I will also give you some very practical tips that you can use every single day. Why is this important? Many learners feel slow when they speak English. Maybe this happens to you. You know the words. You know the grammar. But when you try to speak, your brain feels heavy. You stop. You freeze. You can't speak quickly. Why does this happen? Because you are translating. You are thinking first in your own language, then changing the sentence into English, and then speaking. That process is too long. Think about a real conversation. People speak quickly. They don't wait for you to translate every word in your head. If you try to translate, you will be too slow. And translation is not always correct. For example, in some languages the adjective comes after the noun. In English, the adjective comes before. So if you translate word by word, the sentence can sound strange or sometimes even wrong. That's why the goal is clear: think in English, not in your own language. When you can think in English, everything changes. You will speak faster. You will feel more confident. You will sound more natural. Why do we translate? It's normal in the beginning. When you start learning a new language, you use your first language as a tool. Your first language is like a bridge. Imagine a bridge between your mother tongue and English. That bridge helps you in the beginning. It helps you cross into English. But after some time, you don't need the bridge anymore. If you always stay on the bridge, you cannot walk freely in English. So your goal is to remove the bridge. For example, when you see a chair, don't think about the word in your own language and then translate. Just look at it and think directly, chair. This is how children learn. When a baby sees a dog, they don't translate. They just hear the word dog and connect it with the picture of the dog. You can do the same. So, how can you start thinking in English? Let's get practical. I want to give you 5 simple tips. These are very easy, and you can practice them every single day. Tip number 1. Describe what you see. This is one of the easiest and best exercises. Wherever you are, just look around and say what you see, in English. You don't need long sentences. Start small. Start simple. For example, when you walk outside, you can say in your mind, I am walking to the shop. I see a tree. There is a red car. The weather is cold today. When you are in your kitchen, you can say, I am making tea. I am opening the fridge. I am cooking rice. When you are in your room, you can say, This is my bed. I am turning on the light. I am reading a book. You can do this anywhere and anytime. You don't need a teacher. You don't need a classroom. You can practice by yourself every day. The more you do this, the faster your brain will connect ideas directly in English. Tip number 2. think about your plans. Another excellent way to practice thinking in English is to talk about your day in your mind. In the morning, you can plan your day in English. For example, today I will study English. I will go to work at 9 o'clock. I will meet my friend in the evening. I will cook dinner tonight. Then, in the evening, you can review your day in English. For example, I went to the gym today. I watched a movie. I cooked dinner. It was chicken and rice. I talked to my friend on the phone. You don't need to write these sentences. You don't need to say them out loud. Just think them in your mind. The more you do this, the easier it will become. Soon your brain will start using English naturally when you think about your daily life. Tip number 3. Use visual thinking. This one is very powerful because it helps your brain stop using your first language. Here is what you do. When you see something, don't ask yourself, "What is that in English?" and then translate. Instead, go directly to the English word. For example, when you see a chair, don't think in your language first. Just think chair. When you see a table, think table. When you see your phone, think phone. You can do this with everything around you. Spoon, book, pen, tree, bus, window, shoes, dog. Every time you see the object, say the English word in your mind. No translation, just English. If you practice this every day, soon it will become automatic. Your brain will not need to translate anymore. It will use English first. Tip number 4. Do shadowing. This is one of the best techniques. Honestly, it is my favorite method to improve thinking and speaking in English. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and immediately repeat. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and immediately repeating after them. You can use a podcast, a video, or even an audio file like this one. Here is how it works. When the speaker says something, you repeat right away. Try to copy the way they say it, their voice, their speed, their rhythm, their feeling, their pronunciation. For example, if the speaker says, "I'm going to the store," you repeat right away. "I'm going to the store." No pause. No translation. Just listening and speaking together. At first, this feels difficult. You might not catch every word. That's okay. That's normal. Don't stop. Keep going. Even if you only copy part of the sentence, it is still good practice. If you do shadowing for just 5 to 10 minutes a day, it is enough. You will train your brain to understand English faster and to speak without translation. Tip number 5. Use English during simple activities. This last tip is very easy, but also very powerful. You can use it every single day. When you are doing simple things in your life, think in English. Describe what you are doing in your mind. For example, when you are walking outside, you can think, "The sun is shining. The wind is cold. There is a dog. It's barking." When you are cooking, you can think, "I'm washing the rice. I'm adding salt. The food smells good." When you are cleaning, you can think, "I'm sweeping the floor. I'm folding the clothes. I'm wiping the table." These are all simple, everyday actions. You don't need hard words. You don't need long, complex grammar. Just short, clear sentences. This is exactly how children learn to speak their first language, by describing the world around them with simple words. If you do the same in English, your brain will slowly become more comfortable. Thinking in English will feel more natural. Step by step, word by word, you will build your English brain. That's how your brain will learn, step by step. Alright, my friend, let's put everything together now. I want to give you a daily plan. This plan is very easy. It has only 4 simple steps. You can do them every single day. Not once a week. Not only when you have time. Every day. And if you do, your brain will slowly start to think in English more and more. Let's go through the steps one by one. Step 1. In the morning, think about your day. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you start working, just take 1 minute. Only 1 minute. Use that moment to think in English. Say simple things in your mind, for example. Today I will go to work. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I want to study English for 30 minutes. I will buy some fruit at the market. It doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be perfect. These are just simple thoughts in English. You can do it while brushing your teeth, while drinking your tea, or while having your morning coffee. Start your day with English in your brain. That's step 1. Step 2. During the day, describe what you see. As you move through your day, look around and use English in your mind. For example, I see a man walking his dog. She is talking on the phone. I'm typing an email. The bus is coming. You don't need to speak out loud. You don't need to speak fast. Just think the sentences in your head. If you don't know a word, don't worry. That's okay. Look it up later, write it down, and then use it the next day. This is how your vocabulary grows. Every day you add 1 or 2 new words, and soon you will know hundreds more. That's step 2. Step 3. Listen to English and do shadowing. This is very powerful. It will train your brain and your mouth at the same time. Choose something in English to listen to, a podcast, a short video, or even this audio. Play it and then repeat what you hear immediately. This is called shadowing. For example, if I say, I'm going to the supermarket, you repeat right away. I'm going to the supermarket. Try to copy the voice, the rhythm, the feeling. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry if you miss a word. Just practice. Even 5 minutes a day is enough. Over time, shadowing will make your brain faster, your speech clearer, and your English more natural. That's step 3. Step 4. At night, review your day in English. Before you go to bed, when everything is quiet, relax. Close your eyes. Think about your day in English. You can say in your mind, I went to the supermarket. I made lunch. I watched an English video. I called my sister. This is your quiet English time. No pressure. No stress. Just simple thoughts in English before sleep. That's step 4. Putting it all together. So that's it. 4 steps. Easy to remember. You can do them every day. In the morning, plan your day in English. During the day, describe what you see. Listen to English and do shadowing. At night, review your day in English. If you follow this every day, after 1 week you will already feel better. After 1 month, you will notice your brain is starting to use English automatically. At first, maybe only 10% of your thoughts will be in English. That's fine. That's a great beginning. If you keep going, it will grow. Maybe 30%. Then 50%. Then 70%. And one day, something exciting will happen. You will suddenly realize that you are thinking in English without trying. It will feel natural. It will feel normal. It doesn't happen in 1 day. It doesn't happen in 1 week. But if you keep going, it will happen. I promise. So here is my final message to you, my friend. Thinking in English is a skill. You can build it. You can grow it. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make mistakes. That's normal. Everybody makes mistakes. But the important thing is, keep going. Thank you for being here with me today. This is Mr. English Lab and I'm Tom. Keep thinking in English. Keep practicing. And most of all, Keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.